This is your auntie. I'm here. I'm online. This is my little side of the internet. I just want y'all to know that I had to do this. I'm just gonna say this. I had to do this. A lot of people done came to me and said, Auntie, why you not doing a podcast? Why you not doing this, that, and the other? And then I would do this, that, and the other before I did this podcast, and nobody would show up. 3 people show up. So they would say, Kim, do it. Auntie. And I'm gonna see how y'all do. I'm gonna see how y'all treat me. And that's the God honest truth. Tonight, I have some people on here that's going to be with me to talk about the subject matter that needs to be talked about. Because one thing I've been noticing online is a lot of people have that are using the pandemic to put out music, to put out different endeavors. And for some reason, a lot of y'all are getting scammed. And I'm sorry for that. I really am. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna do hi empowerment. I'm so glad you came here. I'm gonna talk about you later because I need to appreciate you for who you are. But I noticed that a lot of people online are trying to do the things that they've been wanting to do for a long time. For example, me with this podcast. But what's been happening is that people are not being treated well on the internet. Everything's like a store on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and different places like that. They're putting out their music, they're putting out their movies, they're putting out their comedy, and people are taking on to that and they're scamming them out of their money and they're not giving them what they promised them. And so one of the things I'm knowledgeable about is the music industry. And one of the things that was going on was they were scamming people out of money by having them put on a playlist. And so I was like, you know what? It's not only that, but it's a lot of people that are out here that have talent in the music industry, and they're just being left to, just on their own. And they have to either fall into a category, either with looks, they have to do something shady, or they have to lie, steal, beg, and borrow. And I wanted to bring some people on that are knowledgeable. That are knowledgeable to this industry. So when I get them on the air, I'm going to bring them up. But right now, I'm just going to talk about a little music history as far as me is concerned. Now, a while back, I used to sing in a couple of groups, couple of choirs or whatever. And I used to be exposed to some of the weirdest people that latch on, people that want to get some of the shine that you get because you perform well or whatever. And they would promise you things and you would do whatever it is that they asked you to do. And when the process was over with, they got what they needed, but you didn't get what you needed. And so in the end, a lot of us got disenchanted with the process. Hold on, we're trying to get, okay, somebody that popped up in my screen. I didn't know who it was. Okay, there she go. Okay, I'm trying to get Minx in here. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying my best because that's who's that's gonna help me with this process because she has a lot of knowledge when it comes to a lot of the music industry, what's going on right now. Because I'm talking about back in the day up till now. But now she's dealing with a lot of people that are going on right now. And so I want to make sure that I give a little bit of information from each era and to show you what has actually changed over the years. Excuse me. Excuse me. Y'all hear me cough from time to time, but it's just my bronchitis. I'm okay. But you hear things that people are going through in the music industry from different eras. Some of those eras transpire into this era now, and some of it has kind of stopped. one of the things I've noticed on, say, Instagram is a lot of people that are doing some of the old school tactics of getting their music heard. I'm doing about 45 things. There's a stream issue. Okay, y'all, please bear with me because I'm learning this. I'm trying to get Minx in here. But I do see Leonard, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring Leonard on up. Hi, Leonard. How are you doing?
What's up, Auntie? How are you?
Let me introduce you. I had Minx in here, but for some reason, when I went live, it kind of shut her out. So she's trying to get back in here. But let me first sing a little praises. Okay, a lot of people don't know, but I started a Ladies of Lyrics Instagram profile. And when I started the profile, I wasn't doing much on that profile, but posting female rappers, because I would always come on the internet and they would always be posting about the same popular female rappers, but not much else. And it was so many different people, like musicians, female rappers that were musicians, mothers, had different types of careers in the music industry, and nobody was even trying to play that music. They wasn't showing any of the pioneers. A lot of people don't even know some of these people that they're actually either mimicking, took their whole style, or even just sampling their music. They don't even know who they're dealing with. And so I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to start a female rap page and I'm going to post everybody. I don't care if you just started yesterday or you've been in here since the very beginning, even the women that started rap. And then I got kind of discouraged with the page, Ladies of Lyrics, because I kept getting flagged, for them saying that I was, what is the DMCA copyright infringement, because you can't play 3 seconds of a video and they're trying to flag you. And I got tired of getting flagged. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start posting the new people. So I scour Instagram and other websites to find new female rappers. And I said, you know what? I got to do something else. And I was about to do a festival here where I live to bring some singers, poets, rappers, and all that together. And then the pandemic hit and it shot all of my plans down to the dirt. And then I finally said, I'm going to do something on the Instagram page. I said, well, let me I'll just do a couple of girls. I'll get a couple of girls to sign on and we'll do a contest and we'll give away money. They don't have to pay. They can do it for free. I'll give them a little money. I'll give them, a chance to do what they do best without having to deal with the pitfalls and the disrespect. And for some reason, oh, there go Minx. She done came back. I'm going to bring you up in a second, Minx. And then all of a sudden, one girl entered. And I was like, oh, this is not going to be good. They're signing on little by little. Nobody's paying attention to me because it is not connected to a celebrity, which people need to stop doing that. Opportunities are opportunities. If you research the opportunity and it's on the up and up, enter it. It doesn't always have to be with a celebrity. But anyway, so one girl signed on and I was discouraged. And then after a while, they started trickling in. And I was like, you know what? And of course, it was lower than my expectations because, we always have big expectations for ourselves. And then I was like, you know what? Humble yourself and figure out what you need to do to help these young ladies who have signed up. So the first season of Ladies of Lyrics, we went with 7 girls. And in that process, a young lady by Minx Couture, whom I've known since Vine. And she was on here and I was just watching her one day, watching her podcast. And I was like, that's a nice little setup. Because we always want the $1 million studio with the speakers and all this other stuff because we want to start grand out the box with no money. And this young lady, with what she had, put together a studio. And I was like, I can afford that. Or at least some of it. a quarter of it. And that's why y'all see my fat ass on here with these headphones, a microphone, because I screamed my way through the first season of Ladies of Lyrics. But let me get to Leonard. Minx bought Leonard in. I didn't know who Leonard was, but I trusted Minx because Minx don't play with the shady shit. Period. She will call you out and shame the devil. And so I knew when she signed Leonard on to what we were doing, he was on the up and up too. And I didn't expect that because we got to calm down with stereotypes when you deal with men in the industry because, you know, they'll be like, yeah, I'll help you. Send me some nudes. Leonard's not that kind of person. Leonard is on the up and up. It surprised me, but it was refreshing to find a man about his business that is willing to uplift women and treat them with respect. Now you see him over there inside with shades on because he's just that cool. He is just that cool. So I'm going to have Leonard be the voice of management part of what we're going to be talking about tonight. So let me bring on Minx because she had some technical difficulties at first. Hi, Minx.
Hey.
How do I want to do this? No, I don't want y'all that small.
Yeah,
okay, that's better. Yes, I like that. Okay, now y'all can see my big wide head.
Hold on, I can't even see that.
I was going to say, I'm not sure if you know that I don't think we're live.
I did. It is live. It says in broadcast.
Yeah, because people are hitting me saying they can't even log in.
You know what I think?
I don't know.
You're basically right now you're broadcasting somewhere. Like this broadcast is being recorded, but it's not being sent to the streams. So
what? Okay, let me find my YouTube. Let me refresh.
Hold on.
Yeah, because I told him I'm going. It's on there. It says live.
Hold on.
And it says 3 watching. And let me see on Twitch.
Is there a link or anything?
Yeah, it's not popping up on Twitch and it's not popping up on YouTube. So I'm trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, because I'll start this some bitch over. You know me. Because on my let me close that. On my YouTube, it says the new music industry and it says live.
Oh, so you're not. What page are you on though? Because it's not.
Yeah, because people are hitting me up saying they.
Is it on Yo Auntie Kim? Because it's not showing up there.
Where is it at?
Yo Auntie Kim.
Okay, hold on real quick.
Yo Auntie Kim.
Okay, I got Nene in here. It says it's live.
Hold on.
And I am Carly sees it. She's in here with her notebook.
Hold on. Let me see. Yo Auntie Kim. So we could just tweet it out. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see. Sheesh.
Yo _Auntie_. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you now. Okay, cool.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Because I want to make sure they hear what y'all have to say. Because it's a lot of people. Now, my Twitch, I don't see.
No.
I see it. Twitch, I don't see, but YouTube, I do see. So we good. Hey, everybody over at YouTube.
Hey, I just want to welcome. Well, let me let them know to be on. Hold on, because it's a lot of people that did say. Just tell them to go to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just sent the tweet out.
Okay, let me.
So, okay, where they going on YouTube?
I'm gonna send you the link.
Send me the link, Minx. Thank you, please.
It's in my It's on the commercial.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know, but people are saying they can't.
I got you.
Hold on.
Minx, just send it.
I'm about to sit there.
I'm gonna send it to you through Instagram. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Sorry, y'all. This is the fun part about live streaming. This is the best part. The panic attacks.
Hey, everybody. Oh no, I don't want a picture.
The panic attacks and the.
I'm not even worried because I got 2 of the greatest in here that is teaching me and I'm learning as we go. And I'm not ashamed. I tell people I don't know nothing. I'm learning.
I learned the same way.
Y'all better hope I make it. I'm trying to send them on here. It's your auntie coming back for the 99 and the 2000s. Twitch done let me down, y'all. I'll figure that out next week. But you can go to YouTube under yo underscore auntie underscore Kim. And you'll see me on YouTube. At least YouTube is treating me right. I love y'all.
Yes. All right, we good. I'm good.
Yo, Mix, how my lighting look? Because I can't tell.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
I'm gonna have to get you one of these dingle hopper thingies.
Oh yeah. I need one of those.
I expect you to have a studio set up. I'm gonna have to buy Leonard a green screen background. I'm gonna send you some stuff, Leonard.
Yes, please do.
Because I'm gonna need you on here often. Because you know you got to be on here for Ladies of Lyrics.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the transition of moving too. So
could you put a light in your face since you got some sunglasses?
No, I don't have no sunglasses on.
Well, could you put the light in front of you so it's not a silhouette?
Yeah,
he want to be mysterious.
Hold on.
For what?
Hold
I
on.
just want to welcome everybody that's in here. I'm trying to see Vanessa Nicole. We got Nene. Hey, sweetie. Empowerment. Yeah, I'm going to talk about you in a little bit. Empowerment. I am Carly. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Yes, that's right. Get your notepad. Get ready.
All right, is that better?
Yes, that's a lot better. We can see you in that. Yeah, that's a little better. Excuse me. See if we get a few more people in here. I'm just happy for who shows up because it will be. Let me ask you this, Minx. When you finish recording, does it automatically post to YouTube or you have to post it to YouTube?
It automatically posts to YouTube and it actually saves as well, so you could download it.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I just want to know if there was any work I need to do after this thing.
Oh, no, it's automatic. I just go back in and change up the metadata and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad everybody could find it. Thank you so much for y'all help. Thank you. I'm living dangerously tonight. I'm drinking Heineken and Coke and sucking on a throat lozenge because I'm trying to make it through this thing. So y'all bear with me. But I have to start all over again because y'all just getting in here. And I just want to make sure y'all know who y'all are talking to. So I'm just going to introduce Minx. Minx is the reason why I'm doing this, y'all. Because after watching her, how she does her thing, how laid back she does her studio, I figured I can do it too. And that's the type of friends that you want. Friends that you can look at and inspire yourself to do things. Don't just be following behind people that don't want nothing. You won't end up doing nothing with your life either. But I decided I wanted to do Ranted. And so to start my maiden show, I had to have Minx on, my inspiration. And I had to have Leonard on here because it's Minx's fault that I know Leonard. Now, like I was saying, how you doing, Daryl? Welcome. I just wanted to say, I wanted to talk about the music industry first on my first show because number one, it's one of the industries that I know about because I've been in it for years. And number two, I felt like it's time because there's a lot of stuff going on the internet as far as the music industry is concerned. And I think y'all need to deal with some people that are actually honest with you about it. We're not going to mince words. We're not going to give it to you lightly. We're going to tell you the truth. And you're more than welcome to ask questions. We will answer them. But I did want to let y'all know who Leonard is. The way Leonard was introduced to me through my Ladies of Lyrics contest. He showed out for a stranger. I was a stranger to him. And everything he said he was going to do, he did that and more. And people, when you meet people like that, you don't do wrong by him. But I know that he has a wealth of knowledge that I learn from every day. And I'm appreciative of both of them. So, of course, I had to have them on my first show because I wasn't going to do it by myself. Because we don't have much time, y'all. We don't have much time. And it's a lot of y'all with a lot of talent that are just not getting where you need to be because y'all are just not giving the information that you need. And all of us are not on here. All of us elders or people with knowledge are not on here trying to get our OnlyFans going on, trying to dance on there naked. We're trying to actually teach you something that you can actually use because that's what our job is as the generation before you. So I asked Minx to be on here because I wanted her to talk about the scamming.
Yes, and there's a lot of
And
that
I
shit.
and I want and I want Leonard on here because Leonard knows the management side of things. And I want him to talk about a good manager and a bad manager. And how you because believe it or not, I had a talk with Miss Carly earlier this evening. And she was telling me a lot of the things that she don't know about the industry and a lot of the things that she doesn't have. And that's because we don't help people anymore. I don't understand why, but it's a lot of people in the music industry that don't help each other, and they can do it without losing anything themselves. People act like they can't help somebody unless I got to tag you for it. Sometimes you got to do a little free stuff. You don't have to give all your knowledge away. You know, you got to make your living, you got to make your way, but you can sometimes help people. And so first I want to kind of talk about the scams because I think that's important. Because I've seen, matter of fact, a lot of the people that have signed up for the Ladies Delirious contest have told me they've already been scammed. So I already have to tell them, let's deal with that. So if you have any questions, please type it in the chat room. But I'm about to let Minx flow a little bit about the origin of it, the latest one, and just to give a little backstory. And I'm just gonna officiate. I'm gonna be on the background in the back burner.
Okay. All right. So basically, I personally, I like to publicly admit and say that, I personally have not been scammed by these people, but my heart is in it as if I was, because I feel that we are in a climate as musicians of trying to get to a level of just being seen and heard. I don't think a lot of people want fame. I just think that they want to be seen and they want to be heard.
Yeah.
So you have individuals like myself, I'm very careful with how I spend my money because we don't get a lot of it, especially with the climate that we are in as a society. Mm-hmm. And we are actually the most preyed upon, which I've seen for years. But when it comes to the scams, it's more than just people that are in denial about what it takes to make it, because everyone's idea of making it is whatever social media perceives you as. You have to be perceived as popping. So they come to you in your direct messages, or like first they bully you by throwing in your face the amount of followers you have or the amount of streams that you have on public platforms like Spotify. Like I've said all the time, like I believe that Spotify is the reason why a lot of artists are getting scammed, because Spotify is the easiest to trick. It's the easiest to buy streams. It's the easiest to invest in poor promotion for that, because again, promotion, a lot of artists think that promotion is a playlist placement. That's not promotion. And that's not even remotely marketing, because a lot of these people, they contact you and they say that they offer marketing and promotion. But if you have people that don't understand the difference between marketing and the difference between promotion, then you're selling yourself short. The first thing I ask these so-called marketing companies is exactly how do you market? Now, artists don't understand that the process, and it's not even just artists. I'm just going to say content creators in general, because as musicians, we create content.
Yes.
So when you're investing into a marketing company, the idea of marketing, as a person like myself, if we have a client, which we've had, Leonard and I have had clients that asked us for our assistance with helping them increase their social media presence or etc. Now, a real marketing agency or company is not going to say, pay me X, Y, and Z for streams. They're not going to say, pay me X, Y, and Z for followers. They're going to say something to you along the lines of, let me get all of your information. Give me all your social
Yes.
media. Give me everything so I can actually look at your profiles. Let me look at your
Make a
engagement.
game plan. Yeah.
Let me, yeah, because you may be lacking. Like, you may have horrible content, but you have the following.
Yeah.
So now that marketing company, because that's what they did, is marketing. Marketing is research.
Yeah.
You don't just willy nilly like when they say, "Oh, I got a Instagram page with 1 million followers on it," and put your shit. Well, it's like what they don't understand is that anybody, especially in this pandemic crisis, everybody and their mother built a marketing company.
Oh, I was so sick of seeing that on Instagram. Everybody was teaching you how to get followers. Everybody was emailing you, asking how do you want to set up, to get more followers, more followers, more followers. But the main thing I was telling a young lady earlier, that if you're saying you're going to be in the music industry, first thing you got to do is your research. You got to see who is the movers, who's the shakers, and who's the one. You don't sit up here and talk to the fish. You don't talk to the people you're in the fishbowl with. You talk
Right.
to the people that made the fishbowl, who put the little rocks in there, who put the little house in there you can swim in out of. So you know who is this person? What have they done? What is their reputation? And do I want them to be a part to touch my work?
Not only that, again, when you allow people to get their hands on things that have to do with your brand, and they are maliciously uh inflating content, or maliciously adding followers, or maliciously adding streams, yeah, they made off with $250, but imagine waking up and having your distribution company contacting you to tell you that they're dropping you because they have evidence and proof of inflated streams.
Or
Just
they
mhm,
delete your whole page that you have been trying to get revenue through
right.
because you have fake followers.
Or demonetized, or you may be
Yep.
monetized and you can get demonetized. But it's like, at the end of the
Hmm.
day, I say realistically, I'm a person that is a realistic person. I study a lot about the industry, marketing, and everything that has to do with promotion. You look at someone like, I give you an example, who is it? Cardi B, right? Cardi
Yeah.
B and Lizzo. I love them.
Hmm.
I love
Yeah.
what they do. But the fact that you have people announcing that a song is number one on the charts when it has not been released is a heavy indication of a machine that is being used.
Yeah.
So that the way that I look at it, I understand that artists, they strongly believe, I'm going to get organic. Organic is all I strive for. But
Yeah.
you have to understand too, is you could be organic all the way up until the point that you sign that paper on the dotted line. You'll wake up with 1 million followers the next morning.
Oh,
That's just how the machine works.
yeah.
So
And then a lot of them, and before you sign on that dotted line and had went from 1 million, 1,000 to 1 million, none of those people knew you. None of them got to, because I tell them all the time, you have people that have 15,000 followers does not get the same engagement as I do with a few little 1,500 I got.
right.
Because a lot of them are bots. A lot of them are just looking to see when you fall. Because a lot of people will follow you just to see you fail or just to talk bad to you.
Right.
They
Well,
don't
yeah,
really care about what you're doing. They don't care about your music. They don't
a
care
hundred
about what you're
percent.
marketing. They're just there to see when you fall.
This is
And,
exactly why I say I this is exactly why I podcast, because when
yep.
people, they come to me and they could say to me, "Oh, Minx, I love everything you do. I tell everybody, yo, subliminally, like, if you have a person that you know that does not support you at all and they claim that they do, name drop them in a song and don't say nothing, and then send them the song and watch them tell you, "Oh, that shit is fire." Yeah, you didn't listen to it. You didn't listen to it. That's
The
what I
oak.
do. A lot of people that are, they claim to be my friends. I've talked about them on my podcast. I've even sent them the podcast link. Yo, my new episode. They hit me back. Yo, jewels, gems, everything you said was and I'm like, you didn't hear
Did
the
you
part.
even?
You didn't hear the part when I talked about how you disrespected me, bitch. Like, okay, and I just laugh. So that's how you know people, like I say, like that whole follower shit don't mean nothing.
It
It don't
don't.
mean shit. I literally said to, there was a person on Twitter the other day, right? Tried to like belittle me. Because you remember I told you, all my social media has been taken down because I'm just too raw and real for this bitch. I'm just
Yeah.
honest.
That's how it
Um,
be.
and I got all my social media taken down and I had to create a new Twitter account. So somebody said to me, "Oh, you're a know-it-all and all you have is 140 followers." And I'm like, I took a screenshot of my analytics because most people don't look at their analytics like I do. And I said, "Well, in
You gotta
15
teach me that.
days, in 15 days on Twitter, I've only made 155 tweets and they have hit almost 90,000 accounts. So you can't fake that shit. You can fake
Yep.
numbers. You can't fake engagement. You just
Yeah.
can't, especially when there's a breakdown. There's a
Because you can't control it because it's coming from an outside source, as
right.
opposed to with you can almost trace where somebody is bringing bots and different things from.
Oh yeah,
That's a that's a
100%,
singular thing.
a
But
hundred
when
percent.
people coming from Africa, people hitting you from Ireland, people from the United States, and people are actually speaking to you at different times, bots don't move like that. They don't move singularly. They move as a group. And a lot of them I've seen on some accounts, whereas they're bots and people are bragging about these numbers, this, that, and the other. And then I've also watched on people accounts where I've looked at their engagement. When I'm not posting on my social media, I look on other people's social media and I look at the engagement, and a lot of the engagement is vile. They're just
Right.
attacking people. You're just telling people what they're not going to do, who they're not going to be, what they're not going to succeed at, and just talk about them, dismantle them. And I was like, this is not the engagement that you should be bragging about.
But not even that. When it comes to celebrities and shit, and again, I've proven this on my podcast several times, because as you know, my podcast has changed from talking about all things industry to just talking about most things conscious.
Yeah.
Um, but on the conscious level, I have literally proven that a lot of these celebrities have their posts on timers when they post some
Mm-hmm.
shit. They have special platforms for only people that have verified accounts, for when they
Yeah.
are automatically leaving comments on each
Oh yeah,
other's
they talk to
pages.
each other. Yeah.
So when people like myself, I say these things like on YouTube. It's funny how you have people from big tech, which is like the Facebooks of the world, you
Yeah.
know, I would say the I people, the elite people of the technology companies. They come and they tell me, I'm going to flag this video to get it taken down, and I'm like, well, look, this is a playing field. This is like playing chess. If you don't understand how to navigate uh in this promotion world, because at the end of the day, I tell people it don't fucking matter if you rap like Biggie Smalls mixed with Tupac mixed with whatever Big Pun greats. It don't matter
Yeah.
if people don't like you, if they don't fuck with you. I don't care if you have a Grammy, they are not going to listen to you.
Yeah. Because you
They
see how they dismantle a lot of artists nowadays. They like who's this week? The
the
baby.
baby, yeah,
They dismantling him.
right.
Let me bring Leonard into this, because Leonard be a perfect example for this. Okay, Leonard,
Yes, ma'am.
this man does work. He does so much stuff. I don't understand. I know he has 48 hours in a 24-hour day. We got 24, but he got 48 in there, somewhere in that 24 hours, because he does way more in a day than humanly possible. But when you go to his Instagram page, he don't have that many followers.
Sure don't.
No, and don't need them for the level of stuff that this young man is doing. You would think he'd have 1 million followers. I've learned that some of the most talented, hardworking people in this industry, some of them don't even have an Instagram.
Facts.
Yep.
So, going to Leonard, I need you to touch on what you've dealt with social media wise in the management side of things when it comes to dealing with artists. Let me narrow that down. Have you had a lot of people coming to you since they see management in your name and they see all of the people that you're working with? Have they come to you in your DMs or message you, anywhere else about what you do, trying to get signed or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think as things starts moving or certain things starts happening, like for instance, if I sign a new artist, maybe in Jersey, let's say Zani, then you'll find that you start getting a lot of people reaching out to you, you know, whether they follow her or they're from the same area.
Area.
They
Yeah.
start reaching out. Same thing with models. If I start working with one particular model from a particular area, then you'll see other people start, reaching out as well. But yeah, that's a true fact. People do reach out, or people have been reaching out based on what they see me doing, based on what they see happening, I should say. And real quick too. Let me just say this real quick. I gotta plug this.
Yes.
My artist Zani.
I'm so proud of her.
Her official video for her single dropped today on BET Jams.
Yes.
So proud of her. So proud of her team as well. For making that happen. I'll give credit where credit is due. So overall, it was just a great day for everyone involved with her career. So definitely salute. X.
Let me tell you something. If you ever get a chance on the marketing, you need to put Zani on a box of grits, because that girl, her rap flow, just gritty. I mean, I've never a person her age, wordsmith. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna go into no long spiel, trying to blow, wind up somebody's ass. But when she dealt with the Ladies of Lyrics contest, she took that thing serious, and she made me feel like I was that the contest was American Idol / The Voice / whatever. She took it serious, and I think that is why she won. And since then, lyrically, to me, she's gotten even better. And I just wish her the best with everything that she's doing. I want to see the video. Is it going to be on the website? Because I don't think I have BET.
Yeah, no, actually, because it's going to rotate on BT like 2 more times, and then it's going to be released on YouTube as well, so everyone will be able to check it on from YouTube.
Okay, because I've been waiting since you told me before, because you told me who had filmed it, and I'm ready to see the graphics. I'm ready to see how she does in her first video.
No, it's fire. You'll see.
I'm ready. Congratulations, Zani World. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I was trying to see if I could put. I'll let you plug her at the end again, because I want everybody to know. So they can, the people that do have BET can go watch. And it's supposed to be 11 o'clock and another one at 4 a.m.
There's one at I think it's 8:59, and then there's another one that's later tonight as well.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. I'll find a way to see it.
Right,
because
but like I said, it's gonna be uploaded to YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, so I may have to wait for that.
She'll be posting the link, so everyone, because a lot of people don't have BT, so everyone will be able to see it.
Yeah, because when white folks took over BET, it kind of changed from a music station to a lot of movies, and kind of like what they did with MTV. And so a lot of people just really stopped watching BET. I think it had to do with Aaliyah's death. Because after Aaliyah's death, everything kind of went, yeah, I'm not lying. It's That's like the whole format changed shortly thereafter. The what was it? What was that show?
106 in Park.
AJ and Free. Yeah, that went down, and it just changed into like a movie channel. So we was like, we can buy our own movies. And so to know that they're going back to music, that's a good thing. I might have to go ahead and get back on BET then, if they're going to be playing our music again. But back to the management part of things. I need you to talk about people without management. What are you noticing when you're getting rappers or whatever, whoever type of genre you actually manage? Because I know you manage a lot of people in different facets of the industry. But what questions or what do you run into when you come across an artist that has never had management before?
Well, I mean, I think that there's a big I think there's a big misconception when it comes to management. I think the average artist or the average person doesn't really understand the breakdown of management. They don't understand in management, and you could look this up. You could Google this. You have what you call a personal manager. You
Mm-hmm.
have a road manager, and you have a business manager.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand the different roles that those individuals play. And also, I think a lot of people confuse management with investment. A lot of people feel that when you say, "Oh, you want to manage me," that means no, you're financing their whole career. You're
Yeah.
putting all this money behind them. You know what I'm saying? You're buying their clothes, you're buying their food, you're buying everything, and they don't understand that. As a manager, my job is to manage your career. So for
Yeah.
me to really manage you, you have to have something that can be managed.
So in other words, you need to go get a sugar mama and a sugar daddy. But I just manage. I manage the product,
Exactly, and
what you
and
already have. Yeah.
right. And I think that's just a big misconception. And I think a lot of people don't understand the difference between a business manager, a personal manager. Um, I mean, road management is kind of self-explanatory because you hear the word road, you know that means that person is who's traveling with you. But in
Yeah.
the beginning of most artists' careers, as far as they development stage and they trying to get to that deal or whatever the case might be, usually it's a personal manager, someone like myself, who
Mm-hmm.
basically play all those roles. So I do personal management, I do road management, and I do some level of business management for that
Yeah.
client.
Yeah.
So
Because I mean, as a manager, you're gonna have to morph into several roles within that management title. But what a lot of people, one thing I've run into is a lot of time people don't understand the role of each person, and then they don't understand that with each person you have to be making that type of revenue to pay these people. If you got a road manager, that means you have a product out and you have people requesting that you perform somewhere. So that means you've also already done your recording. You've already done. Of course, we no longer have A&R really, where they develop artists, where like Diddy, where they take you in a house, put you up, train you, the dancing, the choreography, the wardrobe. There, a lot of people are stuck in that era. That is no longer going on. A lot of people now are having to do a lot of these roles themselves before they even look for management. And a lot of people are relying on the internet to do a lot of things that one of the things that they've a lot of people have stopped doing is teams, having street teams, people that actually puts them out there. A lot of people are putting out music without getting it copywritten. A lot of people are doing different things in the industry because they're relying on what it used to be like in the 90s that helped you get on, that those ways of functioning no longer exist. And so I tell a lot of people, before you put out any music, you need to research. You need to have a business plan as to what you're going to do with this music. It is just like any type of career or job that you're going into. You don't just fill out an application and hope for the best. A lot of them are thinking that just putting out music is it. I told them, y'all are putting y'all music on the internet to die. Or you got people out there that will take your song and repurpose it just enough so they don't have to pay you any royalties or any type of credit whatsoever. And there you go. And you're still at square one. You're out here working. You're out here doing concerts and doing all kind of, and not getting paid for it because anybody see you coming and they know you have a talent and they know you don't have any education behind it, they're going to exploit you. So the first thing you got to do is first, what do I want to do with this rap career or this dance career or this singing career? What do I want to, where do I want to go with it? And who do I need to talk to or where do I need to be? And what do I need to have before I get out there? A lot of these artists are not doing that. And that's why when, and this is going back to Minx, that's why when a celebrity says, all right, this is what they said. All right, I see y'all out here working. Give me 5 rappers. I'm going to put y'all on a playlist. But what you didn't hear was that, did y'all know that before this pandemic, and they had money rolling in because they were doing concerts and stuff, they didn't need y'all other than to come to their concerts and stuff like that. But your career, your music career, they were not concerned with that. But when the pandemic hit and they weren't allowed to make the money that they were making, and these record labels are saying you got to make money some kind of way, they were coming to y'all. Before that, they were saying we don't touch nobody else's music because we ain't got time for all that litigation. Why all of a sudden when the pandemic hit, now all of a sudden they want to put your music on a CD?
Right.
Did you sign any paperwork stating what type of money you would receive, any royalties you receive for your song being on this playlist? How would it be marketed? How would it be promoted? None of that. They just said pay us and we'll put you on there.
I also want to say one
Go
thing
ahead.
about the playlist, right? Now, when you have platforms like Spinrilla and Dat Piff and Top Mixtapes, I'll be totally honest with you, and I've asked people this. They've called me haters and all kinds of losers for saying this, but my question is,
Yeah.
who in the hell in their right mind, when was the last time within the 30 to 60 days has someone said to you, yo, check this artist out that I found out about from Dat Piff?
Yeah.
You're not going to see that. Like you're going to say, if anything, the playlist portion of the scams made sense.
Yeah.
The mixtape portions don't, right? So again, like I
Yeah.
said, I have, and I'll say on your show, I have personally spoke to the individuals that are running this shit, right? I've had conversations with these people. Now, mainly it was because my pages got taken down. I had enough, and I'm like, now y'all gonna
Yeah.
speak to me, right? When they
Yeah.
explained to me, and when I say they, I'm talking about these industry heads, explain to me what the machine is, right? How it all works. Again, it makes sense. I understand, right? I understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
But the thing that I explained to them personally, and I said I personally thought that, okay, if we'll have, let's say, Jadakiss, the timing is understandable. You just had a versus, so now your name is hot.
Yeah.
So we understand that you're going to be sending out direct messages because there's a marketing software that allows you to mass direct message to people's fans. So if I'm a female rapper, this is how real marketing companies work. I'm a female rapper. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm not going to target. I'm not going to sit and target uh, a female pop singer in the Bronx, New York, and
Yeah.
her fans for content. So I'm gonna have to hit up Cardi B because
Yeah.
Cardi B is from the Bronx, just like me.
Of
Oh,
course she's gonna cut out.
that's the point that I'm making. Hold on, I think I
Okay, there she go.
froze. Um, but that's the point that I'm making. You're not buying. You're not getting into a So the point that I'm making is that you're not buying into a opportunity at all. You're basically just
Yeah.
saying that you got co-signed into an opportunity. That's all the fuck that
Yeah.
is.
Because I tell people all the time, each song, let me take it back a notch. When I worked in retail, one of the things I learned was about a planogram. And a planogram is when you go into the store like Walmart or wherever and you see a product on the shelf and you look at every product on the shelf, think of it as an apartment that they've paid rent for. They've paid to be on that eye level shelf. That is the hot level shelf. Being put down at the bottom or way up at the top, eye level is where everybody wants to be. And I keep telling people, Y'all keep putting your music online to die. You're each one of your songs is a commodity. And when you put it online without any reference as far as the business side of things of like what do you want to do with this song? Who is it supposed to be marketed to? Where it's going to go? What is the machine behind it that's pushing it, that's marketing that song and making sure that song is getting played on radio, making sure that it's being played on each one of your social media besides just your social media, but also where is it going as far as after it kind of die down on your social media? Because after you post something new, you move it down, what are you doing? What's behind it? What's the mechanics behind each song you put out? And sometimes a lot of people in the industry or just artists, they're so used to putting out music, it's almost fear-based. It's like, if I don't put out something, people are going to forget me. And that's not the way to do it. You got to treat each song like a little bitty baby. You got to dress it up right. You got to have it. You're going to go to daycare. Okay, after you go to daycare, I got to buy food for it. You got to do all these things and care for that song. There's a certain level of longevity that song has to have. And what people are doing is they're just doing music dumps. And you're giving other people ideas because they're going on your websites. When you're not on the internet, they're looking at your songs, they're listening, they're getting ideas, and then they're making songs something like it. What's that song? With Cardi Up the Up song. A little dude did that, I think, close to when she did it or before she did it, and she ended up getting away. Yeah, she ended up getting away with it because he didn't have his ducks in a row. I have a feeling, I don't know for sure. He may have been the first one to put it out, but he didn't benefit from it because of the fact that when you put your music out there, you got to make sure that it has on the armor it needs to have on copyright. You got to make sure that it has a vehicle. Besides just putting it on distro, putting it on the different streaming sites, Apple Music, and what's the one with Jay-Z?
Tidal.
That. And so you got to make sure they're on more than just that. So when you end up putting your music out there and then it just goes nowhere, you're sitting up here just throwing away revenue. It's just like going in your purse and your wallet and just throwing money out the door and then letting the wind or somebody else see it and pick it up, and then opening the door 2 days later and hoping that money's still going to be there. It's not. I don't know why people think that, but it's not. But when managing someone, give me just a couple of things that you're running into when you do sign someone. What things do you wish a lot of people knew before they signed on with you? Because a lot of people had an idea what managers are. They watch TV and that's a storyline. But reality.
Right. Well, I mean, truth of the matter is, for me, I think the biggest part of as far as all new artists or upcoming artists is really education.
Yeah.
It's basically like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Like I meet artists all the time, and I usually, there's certain basic questions I will ask, like, okay, some artists already got music out on digital platforms. And then I will ask them, I was like, okay, so your music is copyright. It's copywritten. Nah. They don't even know what that is. Or I'll be like, okay, do you have your publishing set up? What's that? Or no, I haven't. And you'll ask them questions like, okay, you got an EP out. So obviously, you had producer, etc. Did you do any split sheets with the producer? What's that? And usually typical thing is like, what's that? And the thing for me is that I feel like because of the age we in, everything is researchable. Everything is really right there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's really no excuse, because at the end of the day, I feel like when I remember when I first did copywriting, when I first got my company's publishing company, which is on the ASCAP. I was in New York at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I physically had to go to Manhattan and walk into the building, the building, going to ASCAP to set up, my actual publishing.
That was before internet, right?
That was like, no, I think it was like internet, but I think it was like, it was one of those things where I feel like now everything is on internet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it was like there was certain things. It was like, but not. It wasn't the way it is today, where you can just go. You can go on there, do your copyrights, do your everything. You know what I'm saying?
Fast food.
Yeah, everything is there for you, and so on. So I just feel like I think the problem with most upcoming artists is that they want to do music, and that's their main focus. But I don't feel like they really think about that this is a business. It's just the business of music.
Yeah.
And understand that you got to get those things in place before you put your music out. You don't put your music out and then try to copyright it. You don't then try to do your publishing. All those things has to be done first. Yeah. Before you even step foot in the studio, you should be working on the business aspect, of that.
Yeah, because I see back in I'm telling how old I am. Back in the 80s, we went to this event they used to have in Atlanta called Jack the Rapper Convention. And this is where industry celebrities and unknown artists all converged on Atlanta. And we were at this hotel, huge hotel. And it was actually a convention. And the convention the people that through Jack the Rapper Convention, it's like they rented out that whole hotel. All of the conference rooms, all of the hotel rooms, everything. And you would go from room to room for whatever genre you were actually performing. And at the time, I was in a gospel group, and we were performing in this room. And it was just a couple of people in the room. And we were singing our little hearts out. We was like, what is going on? It's just 12 people in here. We didn't know that the 12 people in there are people from the actual industry, and you were actually performing for those people. And it was one lady that was sitting right in the front row, and she had on her glasses, had her arms folded. And I was like, we was just singing anyway, because the group I was in, no matter how big the audience was, if it was 12 people or 12,000, we performed like it was 12,000 or 12 people. It didn't matter. We went in. And the lady was sitting in front and expressionless. And we was like, why is she sitting right in the front? I mean, she just killing the spirit. Well, we still performed anyway. Come to find out, she was actually the lady that recruited for the Apollo. And we're not talking about Showtime at the Apollo. We're talking about Apollo on stage with the celebrities. And so she ended up putting out, come to find out, she wasn't sitting there quietly. She was actually crying tears behind her glasses because she enjoyed us that much. And that was an humbling experience where you have to know, you don't know who knows who is who. And you have to treat your performance and what you do, even on the business side, like it is the opportunity of the century. And that's what I've noticed a lot nowadays. People automatically assume because it is not a celebrity, it is not important. It is not worth their time. It ain't that person. So, and that's why a lot of them, for example, got scammed by the celebrities. But it's a lot of people, grassroots, that you don't know who they are, that are willing to do what they need to do and connect you with the right people so that you can go where you need to go. Because every opportunity, research it and make sure it's not a scam. Because I don't understand why that many people got scammed by that, knowing that when it comes to music, they got to check some boxes first. First of all, who owns this music?
Not only that, It's
Yeah.
because they saw the blue check. That's what it was. They saw the verification badge, and they thought that that was their ticket out of the hood.
Hey, Zion, we already bragged about you. I'm looking forward to your video. I don't have BET no more, but I'm gonna see it one way or another. But let me say this quick. I want to thank everybody that came in here. I'm sorry, this is me learning. Kurt, thank you for coming in. Jackie, I love you. I'm so proud of you, Jackie. I'm gonna mess with you later, because I'm gonna have her on another show because she's been through some things, and I want to talk. I want to big up her because I love her, and also I'm still coming to you, empowerment. But welcome in the room, Zani. But yes, back to you, Minx. A lot of people was putting their songs on these playlists and wondering, and didn't even wonder why they didn't ask or didn't sign any paperwork giving permission. Number one. Number two, they didn't ask, do you own the rights to this music to even give it to me? Look at him. Go ahead. See, that's a manager. That's a manager right there. A manager street team rolled into one. he proud of everybody he worked with, and I love that. But a lot of them didn't ask, well, do you have the right to give me this music to put on this playlist? But let me ask you this, but what are they actually doing? Another wave of this going, starting up again?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I know with the verses the other day, of course he was going to get hot because he tore that stage up alone, even though he had his boys up there. But
Well, the
because
thing is that the first thing I want to say is this, right? When we label this as a scam, right? For legal purposes,
yeah,
I've stopped calling it a scam. I've started calling it what it is. It's a deceptive practice.
yeah, it
A, sca-
is.
a scam is like a scam is a deceptive practice, yes, but I call it a deceptive practice because I want the feds to call it whatever they want to call it, right?
Yeah,
But what the deceit is you're telling people that yes, you are delivering. You are on a mixtape.
yeah,
Yes, you did deliver. You paid $750 to be on a mixtape with 75 other artists. You
yeah,
totally got your money's worth. Yes.
yeah.
That did
No, you
happen.
didn't get your money's worth.
No, 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 no. To
Oh,
to the feds, which is why I say
technically,
we can't call it a scam anymore. We
yeah,
can call it a deceptive practice because what basically what they're going to try to sweep under the rug in court, because I plan on seeing this in court. They're going to say, well, the artists, they paid us, we put them on the mixtape. That's exactly what we did. That's promotion. In
yeah,
their eyes, that's promotion. That is not promotion.
yeah,
Yes, I can pay right now. If I hit up Jada Kiss's people and say I got a new song out right now, here's $750, get me on that playlist. Boom. Yes,
it's done.
they did their job, but this is what y'all don't get about that, right? Now you're on the playlist. Now you have to advertise, just like how y'all see freaking Chris Brown in McDonald's, right? You walk up to Chris Breezy, yo, Chris, what's good? You mind if I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Right? You standing next to him and you take a picture with Chris, right?
Yeah,
Now, only you and Chris knows what happened in that meeting, right?
yeah,
Now you have a person, which I know a lot of y'all see people like this, and I'm not throwing shade, I just throw observations.
yeah,
They'll take a picture with somebody and they'll say, yo, they heard my EP. Now we can't validate this.
yeah.
We
There's
we
no way
can't
to.
we can't validate that this is what the conversation was. All you're seeing is a picture. So again,
Yeah,
what I tell people is that one of the art of one of the most important arts you have to have in entertainment is the art of perspective.
yeah,
All of this shit is perspective. You think these rappers are buying Lamborghinis, they're rented. You think that
yeah,
the mansions that you see them taking selfies in is their own, it's rented. You think the jewelry that they telling you broke and you can't afford is theirs, it's
yeah,
rented. Everything is about perspective with being an artist. So instead of coming out like you see dudes holding up the money phone, that's Amazon money. It's like if you could look the part and you can actually like I said, the Takashi 6 9s of the world. As much as everybody hates him and calls him a snitch, I give him his props because he was able to use image.
Yeah.
to push his music could be trash, but he looks like he's popping. I could walk up to anybody, a bunch of teenagers chilling, and be like, look, 100, can y'all wear these shirts? Y'all can keep them too. Can y'all wear these shirts and wear with this bandana and whip it around
Hmm.
like you fuck with me? And guess what? For $100, they would.
Yep.
This is why I say back in the day is different now. Because back in the day, we could do that. We could roll up to people in the hood and say, "Yo, wear this green bandana. This is part of my bullshit gang. Just act like you fuck with us, right?"
Your ass
Boom.
getting shot.
Not even that. They'll do it, right? But you're talking about people back in the day. They couldn't validate that. You watching a music
Yeah. Oh
video.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Today it's harder to get away with that because now you
Yeah.
got different people that are always talking in different channels and
And you
stuff. But
got people that actually will do the research
right, and they'll say that you
and dig
capping.
it up. And they don't care if it happened 30 years ago.
They don't care. So that's
They
why
will dig you up.
I say that the mixtape is and what hurts me about this whole thing is that they have gone from adding people to playlists, just taking your song and adding it to the playlist. Even if they inflated the streams, oh well, you're getting paid off of those streams. Congratulations. But you're talking about artists, hundreds and hundreds of artists that are handing over MP3s to these people. Where
Yep.
I can go to top mixtapes right now and download your record for free. So you basically paid $750 for your music to be released to the public for free. That's basically what you're telling me. So
I
that's not
tried to say
promotion.
that. It
That's not
isn't.
promotion. And they're using the verses this time. The verses people. They're
Yeah.
using people like Trina had a verses, then Trina
Yeah.
had a mixtape.
Yeah.
The block, D Block, wherever the hell Rough Riders, all of them had, or DMX had a verses. Danny had a mixtape. So you have to understand is if they boost the name so they can make the money. If you smart and you got money like that, you're like, yo, Jadakiss co-signed me. He put me in his stories, but you have to invest in advertising that.
Yeah.
You have to invest that they fuck with you after that. So yeah, you got your
Yeah.
slot on the mixtape, but now you have to invest in the press behind saying that these
But
people put you on their mixtape.
just imagine getting yourself on a mixtape that is tied to a celebrity, and then when people go there, it's only been streamed 12 times. Just
Everything is
imagine.
everything is fake. I've been telling everybody this for a long time.
But let me say
Everything is
this.
fake.
People don't understand. People don't understand how much money is in honesty. People don't really understand how much these celebrities don't realize how much money they lost had they done it right. Had they actually said, okay, I'm going to send you, and let me say this right, is it an I-9 form when you're individual contractor?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
taxes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, before you pay us, we're going to send you this form. Fill it out. We're going to have our accountant set it up. We're going to make sure that when it's streamed, you get your four pennies for every stream. Okay. On top of that, this is how we're going to market. They already got a marketing team. It's the pandemic. You don't have shit else to do. Market these folks shit. If they really wanted to help people, if they did that on the up and up, do you know how much money they would have made besides that little $750 or $500 they got from each person? They don't even realize they scammed themselves out of money too, had they done that. But also you have to think about all of the obligations they would have had to. They didn't want to be obligated to nobody. They figured out how to do just enough to get by, to create that playlist, put people on it just to say we did it. But they also don't realize there's a way, being that they didn't sign anything, there's people that can come back and litigate them over that.
But you know what? This is why I say this whole situation was funny because when I finally felt like I was finally able to speak to, and the gentleman's name is Big Trill, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
I was able to speak to Big Trill on the phone to express to him my thoughts about this situation and how, and basically where we left off in the conversation is that I turned down shit. You know what I'm saying? My integrity is everything. I'm not helping
Yeah.
nobody fix this mess. I told them straight up. They offered, can you help us fix this? I tell you, artists, hell no. Because the
Yep.
way that I look at it, that's attaching my name to shit, number one.
Yeah. And if it
Number
fails,
If it fails, then it's on me. And then number
uh,
two, y'all don't understand that all of my social media has been taken down, from Instagram to Twitter to everything. I
yeah.
was getting a lot of, I just really care about this shit. And when you tell people that you were offered a show on places like Shade 45 to shut my mouth, and I fucking said no, that I care about my integrity. So when someone comes to me and get on my case, oh, you got 100 followers, you know how much of a clout that would have been? Hey, y'all, I got the Mink Show on Shade 45 now. Now what? Now what? But I'm not in it for that.
Yeah.
I'm not in it for that. I gave up a lot of shit for this shit. And that's why I say, when we do these events, and we have these platforms, we build these platforms, especially being urban platforms, where Black people with ideas, and ideas
Yeah.
that are constantly censored. So when
Yeah.
I tell people I'm in this shit, I'm really in this shit. I've lost everything for this shit. I've spent a lot of money into this shit, and I'm not gonna let a scam like this. Well, you know what I mean, like this, to
But
to
you
to,
know
to
what?
allow more people to get hurt.
You know what? The world is spinning differently now, and it used to be a time where, especially when you were like in elementary school and when you were children, your parents and your teachers and clergymen and everybody that was an adult over you told you to do good, be a
Right.
good person, do things the right way. Now, oh my goodness, you got clergymen sleeping with the teachers, teachers sleeping with the kids. You got all kind of crazy stuff going on. People will scam you before they help you. And it's just a lot of things going differently. And you have to be that light anyway. You have to be who you are anyway. I'm old school. If I can't help you, I won't fool with you at all. But I'm not going to get in your way, and I'm not going to do something to harm you, because karma is 360. Life has enough that we can't avoid in the first place. I don't need nobody hunting me down trying to kill me for playing with they family money that feeds their babies. I'm not doing it. It's
Right.
not worth it. But even if that wasn't the case, the feeling of someone succeeding from the seeds that you plant within them is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I love this. It's a high nothing like it's what we're supposed to, as elders of other people. You don't have to be old to be an elder. I am old and I am but anyway, I love to help people in a way, whereas my purpose here on earth is to be that way. And when you see people that have the means, the know-how, and the only thing they can think about is to scam people. And nowadays, the way the internet is set up, everybody is a snitch. Everybody is a crybaby. Everybody is, okay, if they're not doing what I'm doing, I'm going to report them. And the way the report system is, they'll take you down before they even go to see what it is they're even reporting. It's like they reward people to just dog each other out and destroy each other on the internet. And it didn't used to be like that when I first got my computer. It took a lot for them to take your stuff down. You
Yeah, it
really had
did.
to be doing some crazy stuff. But now people running teams and packs and you know, fanatics, fans, whatever, and the fans will amass numbers after one artist. They'll like an artist and they'll call themselves a team, whatever it is. Right now, I just joined the army because I done fell in love with BTS. Them is some dancing, singing boys. And so I'm in the army now. I'm a little late. I don't have my fatigues yet. I'm still trying to learn. And there's two of them in the group that look just like each other, and it's hard for me to decipher which is which. But
But
Auntie
they
loves
got
all of you.
they got some good songs though. I'm not gonna front though.
Bruh. Okay, so you understand. And I will be talking about them soon. Because I'm going to say this. Everybody knows I love Prince. And there's a little boy in that group that I wants to do a Prince song. He got the falsetto. The Joker can do splits and heels.
Yep.
Jimin, I'm coming for you, Jimin. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. People get in these teams and these groups, and they jump on. Leonard, don't be shaking your head at me. I see you over there. But anyway, but I'm a fan of talent. I don't care young, old. I don't care if a grandma come out tomorrow without her teeth in singing a good song. I'm a fan. I'm gonna join her team. But when you see, Lord, y'all done made me lose my train of thought. Don't be shaking your head at me, Leonard. I'm coming for you. But you got these teams that they will hoard onto your account. If you say one thing they don't like, thousands of them will report your page for no reason.
Oh yeah, they got Discord servers for that.
And they need to stop doing that. That is not how you judge whether or not content. That is censoring people. That's what it tandem amount to, is you censoring people's freedom of speech. I'm so tired of Facebook and some of these websites. I don't even really post on them. But back to the music thing. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of slide this on out, talking about Ladies of Lyrics. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've talked to some of the ladies from the first season of Ladies of Lyrics. And a lot of them said, I didn't take it as serious as I should have. But they peeled off them duckies for that scam. You took that serious, that you gave your hard-earned money during a pandemic where you didn't know whether or not you would have a job because the lights might have got turned off. Trusting that those people will help you and your music. So, of course, the Ladies of Lyrics was necessary. We don't ask you for a dime. As a matter of fact, we pay you. And people don't take it serious because it's not a celebrity. Y'all, if there are people on the internet willing to help you and they're not doing anything to exploit you, you need to learn to research. If you research Agape 1969, it is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and it is listed on the government website. It's not a joke. Leonard Croft Management. He has so many artists, models, all kind. That's too many people for one person. I don't know how he does it. Like I said, he has to have more hours in a day than the rest of us. But you see, all of them are working. He's not just taking pictures and, hey, go on about your business. He's meeting with them. He's talking with them. He's in the streets with them. He's helping them. He's making sure they work. Zani, since she flew the coop from Ladies of Lyrics, she been working. And I'm talking about above the board stuff that's added to her repertoire, added to her portfolio of things that she's done that can lead to other work. Minx gives information, not stuff that just you can just in one ear and out the other. I'm talking about stuff that can help you. I am a student under her. I'm older than her. I'm probably old enough to be your mother. I am old enough to be your mother, but I learned from her. Period. You don't know who you can learn from. So these people that be dissing people that came before them or came after them, I'm not dissing the young folks because y'all got it. Y'all are what takes on what we've learned and take the torch and run with it. So I'm not going to dish you. I'm going to help you. So let me tell y'all like this. I'm about that music business. I don't mince words. Everybody know I'm auntie. I don't mince words. I'll tell you in a minute if something ain't right. Because I'm telling it to you to make sure you get right. So that you can, get what you deserve out of what you're doing. Period. So I'm just going to talk about the Ladies of Lyrics. And I want to say welcome to empowerment.net. Please follow her and her company. She's another one that has signed on to the Ladies of Lyrics as a sponsor. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm humbled because she followed us last season and was in the chat, engaged and everything. And I appreciated that because it let me know that there's an interest out there. And so I want to kind of open the floor for some questions so I can kind of wrap it up because I don't want to keep people too long. But I did run across where Empowerment asked earlier, bots come in the comments, post it on at. It's hard to delete all of them. How do you deal with spam bots? Number one, Instagram is not going to help you. They're going to help you a little bit, but they're not going to really help you because they really can't right now, because you don't know who you want to keep, who you want to get rid of. Some of the websites, they're still using those bots that once you use a certain hashtag, they jump on that hashtag and it's an
Yes.
automated response. Minx, do you know about the inner workings of that?
Yes.
Please tell me what that is, because I have the same question, because I had to delete them individually.
Sure. So basically, this is what we call targeting bots.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is, I know that a lot of people think that using hashtags is actually going to open up your opportunities to be seen greatly, and that is
Don't.
that is not happening
Not
on
anymore.
Instagram
In the
anymore.
beginning.
My recommendation is that if you're going to want to use your existing following, or you want to engage with your existing following, I don't recommend, because that's who we're actually making posts for. We're not making posts for people that don't know who we are. We're making posts for people that do know who we are. So I would refrain from using popular hashtags. I would use a platform that allows you to find second or third very hashtags. So you're not going to pick like, as let's say you're putting a post about, let's say, female rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you're not going to use hashtags like rappers. You're not going to use hashtags like female rappers or unsigned, which is a shadow banned word. Because again, you guys are using hashtags that are also shadow banned, which is why nobody is seeing your content. So what you want to do is you want to try to invest or try to look into a platform that allows you to measure hashtags before you use them. I have a couple of I'll be adding a couple of websites that I found on my Patreon that I have.
Yep.
But everything is measured now. If it's in anywhere from the 1 million, 10,000 to 1 million, I stay away from those. I try to use hashtags that maybe 2,000 people will engage with. Maybe, less is more.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want to use hashtags that have a lot of people using them. You want to use hashtags that I would say a medium amount of people will use, but stay away from those. I would
You hear
definitely
that,
stay away.
Empowerment? Because I think you are using a lot of hashtags on certain posts. I think for me, I stopped using hashtags. I may use one that like Ladies of Lyric Cipher, that are just for me. And or I may use contest. I think I've used rap contest or contest, and I haven't got that many. But that's what brings the bots.
Yeah, it's
So
the targeting hashtag bots are finding
yeah.
them. Oh, that's why also too, you have to refrain from even writing posts on certain public pages like Shade Room and places like that, because you have targeting bots that are scraping usernames and being able to target people based on their niche and brand. So you have
Yeah.
to be careful on the popular pages that you're also writing on as well.
Yeah. So let's another thing. We have people that are also still not taking Ladies of Lyrics serious. And all I could say is just watch Zani. Just watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch her. Just watching. That's all I could say when it comes to that. Because one thing Leonard not gonna do, he's not gonna pick up anything for his artists or models or anybody he's working with to do that's gonna shame them, make them look stupid. I'm sorry, I'm talking for you, Leonard. Go ahead. Why you shaking your head?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm listening.
I was just saying, and this is my observation. I've noticed that, number one, please speak about your magazines. He got magazines, y'all. Y'all are forgetting about that medium.
Right. Well, first let me first shout out my partner with my magazine, why which is Your Voice Media. They basically are the people that publish my magazine, and I've been working with Wally. Wally is the actual CEO of YV Media. On the YV Media, there's 3 magazines that YV Media owns. That's YV Mag, the main mag, YV Teen, and YV Hip Hop, which is an urban magazine. I was able to pursue my dream. I'm big on fashion, and I've always wanted to create my own version of the Vogue magazine. Um, and I wanted to be able to have that level of magazine where, because I don't get me wrong, I mean, I have models, very sexy, beautiful women. They take all type of shoots, but I
Yeah.
also wanted to be able to show that women of color, people of color in general, can be fashionable. We can be in the high fashion. We can be the women can be in the big dresses that you see in Vogue and
Yeah.
Harper's Bazaar, etc. So my vision was to create a magazine where we can showcase that. It might be at a smaller scale, but we can still showcase that. So Cultural Vibe was the magazine that I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about bringing all cultures together. It's about, bringing all nations together. And I was blessed to have YV in my corner. I've been with them for almost 4 years now as a promotional rep for YV Hip Hop Mag.
Yeah.
So some of the covers that you see on YV Hip Hop Mag, that's me bringing those celebrities to the cover. I do a model of the month every month in YV Hip Hop as well. So they was able to bless me, man, and help me pursue my dream to create Culture Vibe and make it a reality. I'm now just put out my third issue.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes, you know what I mean? So some beautiful, beautiful ladies on the covers. And again, it's not no racial thing, whatever.
Nope.
In 2022, you will see other races on the cover, because it's not about really color.
Yeah.
It's about unity and just love and so on. So yes, so YV Hip Hop Mag is one of the sponsors for this issue of Ladies of Lyrics.
Yes. This season.
Yes, you know what I mean? Culture Vibe is there as well. And like I said, we definitely, what I wanted to do in regards to Ladies of Lyrics, just giving back, the fact that I met Zani through Ladies of Lyrics and my business partner Minx, and we have
Yes.
an incredible relationship. We're doing incredible things. I wanted to give back and give other people the opportunity, but I wanted it to, for these ladies to feel that they're getting more this time, even this time around. Meaning
Yes.
now, and CEO Wally, I think, don't hate me for saying this, but I'm pretty sure the winner of Ladies of Lyrics, I don't know if I could say this, Auntie.
You can, but give the disclaimer you gave me.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Uh,
say it.
Yes, I would say that one of the things that I want to do, and I'm pretty sure YB's gonna back me on that as a sponsor, is give the winner of Ladies of Lyrics a cover on YB Hip Hop Mag.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I won't take it.
And some people don't understand. YV Media is not some little trash
It's not.
publication. YV Media actually been out for 6 years. We are a media company. Before the pandemic, YV Media would be at BET Awards. We would have a correspondent, a camera guy interviewing celebrities. We would be at title events. All those things was happening before the pandemic came. So we are not. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I just want people to understand YV Media is not just magazines. We also have talk shows that's affiliated with us. We are about to launch. I think I can say this too. All right, Mr. CEO. We're about to launch YV Cosmetics. Okay, it was already out before. It's coming back. So we actually right now we're gonna be looking for brand ambassadors. It's a real.
Yes.
And again,
I was just about to ask.
I'm gonna say this because a lot of times people hit me up about my models. They always in my inbox about brand ambassadorship, and I'm gonna tell you this: if you're a brand ambassador for any brand, you should never have to pay for anything.
Yeah,
you should never have to, we give you a discount. And no. As a brand ambassador, whatever the product is, they're supposed to send it to you. You use it, and then you take photos using it or wearing it to help promote it and publicize it. So we doing it the right way because Wally, he does business the right way. So we're gonna have brand ambassador contracts, agreements, stating what you're doing, stating what you're getting from it,
Yep.
and all the above. So
Did you hear that, Carly?
so
Did
this
you
is
hear
no
that, Love Muffin?
this is no game. All right. So definitely, man. So I just
Let me.
want the ladies real quick just to understand this lady's lyrics is it's not a joke.
It
You
isn't.
know, just because we don't have blue check artists behind it, don't think it's nothing, because look at where Zani started to where she's at.
Can
Her
you kind of
video,
say what since she left working with me on with the rest of the young ladies? Could you say what she's done? Just her track record
okay,
since and when you started with her.
I started with Zani in March. Okay.
That's when she won the contest.
Right. Shortly, not long after that, we we got together, we signed contracts, and we decided to work. From then to now, I would say Zani have done several podcast shows.
Yes.
She have done several performances. She was able to, with her mother's help, she was able to be on Pix 11 News and perform live on Pix 11 News. Okay,
that's your portfolio.
Right. Her video for her first single of her new album, Zani's World, Get to the Money, was just premiered on BT today. And it's going to be premiered 2 more times.
Yes.
All right. Just one more thing. She actually going to be performing on 9/11 at 95 Live Festival. This is a festival that's expecting about 4,000 people in DC. Yes. She's going to be performing live on that. Okay. So just to show you from March to now, where she have came. And that's not just, I can't take all the credit for that. She have great people around her. Her family supports her with everything.
Yes.
She
got
has
a team behind her.
Her producer specialist.
Name her team too. Yeah, call her team out.
The CEO of Interstate Runners, Nova Soprano. Because even with the BT situation, they made that happen. So I give credit where credit is due.
Yes.
Okay. So it's teamwork. Everybody's grinding. Everybody's hustling. So and even with my partner,
this is different than just dropping your music off on Instagram and all these other websites and these streaming services where you get 2 pennies a song. You got to stream it 40,000 times to get $4. You it's about actually building your portfolio, because small things lead to larger things, they want to see a track record of, can you be in this space and do this job before. They're not going to automatically give you, oh, you're going on the Grammys. That's not going to happen. But if you have a track record of, like in the case of Zani, she's done live on the news and they saw that she was able to entertain a large audience. She's gonna do the festival that's entertaining an even larger audience. So it's like you got to put in the work and not assume that just dropping off a bunch of content is going to get you where you need to go. Carly wants to know, Minx, where is the link for your Patreon? So you can probably get to her, put that in your I think on your page on Instagram, you can hit her up. I'm not sure if you're following her yet, but her name is I Am Carly on Instagram as well. But if anybody had any questions, y'all are welcome to pose them. But go ahead, Leonard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Auntie, real quick. I just wanted to plug this. For those of you that don't know, this woman that's on the screen right here, Minx, we met a couple of years ago, and when we met, the vibe was so crazy. I respected her so much. I think what people don't understand, this is the first woman I ever met in my life that does everything you could think about and does it all well. She's a female artist. She's a producer. She's a rapper. She could sing. She can engineer. She could shoot videos. Like sometimes
she could help her auntie.
Yeah, sometimes I can't even stay on top of the things that this woman does. She's a social media manager. She's a gamer. I mean, listen, when we first met and we started working, as crazy as it was, she decided to allow me to manage her, which was an honor, because she could manage me. Because also what a lot of people don't know, at a young age, she ran her own record label. She had artists. She was doing major things. So she's capable, just like me as management, she's capable of doing the same thing. She just decided that she wants to be more behind the scenes and deal with the computer work and the social media things and so on. But she is just as qualified as me, even more in certain ways. And I'm just wanted to say that this is my business partner. I don't just manage her, but we actually are business partners. This is like my right hand. I go to her for just about everything. And I don't know, partner, are we gonna talk about what the sixth thing? Or you, I want you to make that announcement. What, you know what I'm saying? And just give them a
Come
little
on,
quick
I love
overview.
announcements on my show. Y'all
Give them a
making my
little
show
overview.
sexy.
Give them an overview of what we.
Y'all making my show real sexy.
got
Come
coming
on
up.
with it. Come on, last name Daniels, first name Jack. Come on. I had to get you. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Hey, Big Valley Rude Boy. That's one of my nephews from Vine. Yes. Hold on. Let's try again. I don't have it muted. That's you. Okay.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, I was just singing your song. You know.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm stopped.
so basically, we are launching collectively our marketing agency consultation company called Sixth Borough.
Yes.
We will be assisting artists on their journey in a professional way, and we
Can I
have our
put in an
Instagram page.
application?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I need to put in
So
an
we have our
application. Go
Instagram
ahead.
page, and we have our Instagram page called Sixth Borough. And in the bio, you have to go into the bio and get to the website because we're actually launching sixthborough.com. But I was having an issue with the connection and it needs time to connect. So the website is done. You guys can actually join. You can take a look at it. We have right now a special going on. First 20 amazing songs that we pick, because it's not going to be, we're not order takers. You're not going to pay us $50 and add you to our playlist. A song has to be good. It has to be, the artist has to have their business together. So it's going to be a very tight ship. And we're looking forward to work with anybody that is interested in being guided. You
The
want
correct
management,
way.
definitely you'll have Leonard for that.
Yes.
You'll definitely have Leonard for the management, but as far as the social media management, that's more of my forte.
Yes.
And I'm able to help assist you look at your analytics. I can let you know if we have something or if we need to, do CPR or something on your shit.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited, very knowledgeable about this, and I do this in my sleep. So it's not anything I don't look at this as a struggle. I just want artists to understand how social media works and how to make it work in their favor.
Y'all always leave me speechless. And y'all gonna sneak that behind me. Oh, I'll catch y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side on that, because Leonard already know I have to ask him I be asking him questions and just listening to him talk, because still, I'm gonna say this again. I don't understand how he does so much. It takes me just enough to get up in the morning just to do the basics. And by that time, he done told me he done went to a meeting. He's like, I just got out of a meeting and I'm about to go to another meeting. And then when I got there, I got to go across. And I'm like, I just got out of bed. I just woke up. And so, and Minx be over here. She's in the virtual world doing things in VR that I'm like, she's holding
Well,
contest, building work. Go ahead.
That's one of the best things about our marketing company, is because not only do we have people that can physically shop around music in real life, I'm actually working at night in virtual reality, shopping music. I'm throwing events. I'm doing watch parties as a virtual avatar, and I'm able to
Because
broadcast this
everybody's
on
stuck
social
to the
media as
internet.
well.
Everybody is stuck to social media and don't realize there are other mediums that can get you out there, that people are exploring in large numbers. Yeah, you knocked your camera down. Exploring in large numbers, and they don't even know how to go to that avenue. And it's people like Minx. I appreciate that you are, because I watch your show. I watch on there when you're, and you're hilarious at the same time. Those characters you made with your Apple phone, they were
Yes.
hilarious. Trash can, what is his name? Trash can.
The Misadventures of Little Trash Can.
Yes, that hilarious. And it's like modern day Sita used to be on BET. It's like that automated character that is just
Well,
it was
I will
funny to
say
me.
this is guys. When I tell you guys, this is what is next. This
Yeah,
is how we're gonna like. If we have another lockdown, I'm good. I can go into virtual reality and do a venue. I can go into virtual reality and set up a NFT shop and sell physical copies of my music as on blockchain. This is
yeah,
y'all need to invest. When I tell you guys, I don't work for Mark Zuckerberg. I can't stand him, but y'all need to really invest into virtual reality software because this is what's going to keep the money coming in. I'm having
yeah,
meet and greets. We're having clubhouse type of discussions as our personal avatars. We're sharing music. We're showing music videos in virtual reality. This is why our marketing company is amazing because I'm able to go into virtual reality and promote your content.
Right.
yeah,
Also, real quick too, for those of you, in regards to like videos, this woman right here, what I'm telling you is, if you want an animation video to your single or your music,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be cheap. I'm gonna tell you, I'm keeping you 100. You're gonna have a budget, but I'm telling you, this woman's work in animation, her creativity is better than real life videos to me. I mean, it's just crazy the way she, the characters, everything is so real. So what she's saying is a fact.
A
That's
lot of
the
people are
next.
scared of that. A lot of
Yeah,
people are scared of letting go of Instagram and Facebook. You know what? Facebook blocked me the other day for some of the most asinine reason. They take from you. You put your businesses on there, you put all this stuff on there, and I decided I'm not really even doing nothing personal on there no more. I'm just doing business stuff because
Right,
personally I can't voice my opinion as having an opinion without them labeling it something when somebody gets butthurt about something that you said, and so they mass report you and you're blocked for 7. I don't have time for that, so I just
right.
deal with the ladies of lyrics. But I'm telling you, this season of ladies of lyrics, the females that have signed on, and I hope a couple of more sign on before it closes out, but the females that have signed on, they are lyrically fire, and if they take it serious, you will. Let me tell you something. When they had, who won out of on American Idol, Fantasia
Yeah, I think
or
so.
Jennifer Hudson?
it was Fantasia. Jennifer
Both
Husband got
actually,
not.
both of them
Well,
did actually.
yeah. Well, Jennifer
Well,
Hudson
no,
got knocked
Jennifer
off the
Hudson got
show.
cut early.
She
Oh,
She
got
she
got
cut.
cut
did.
early that
She did
season.
got cut. Yeah,
Yes,
Fantasia won.
Fantasia won.
But
She,
who's who now? You know what I'm
but
saying?
look at Jennifer Hudson, Oscar winner. She just
Right.
did Aretha Franklin
Movie, yeah.
biopic. She's on many shows as a judge on a lot of the music competition shows. She's a judge. She's in a lot of movies. This woman is just big. I take nothing away from Fantasia either. She's phenomenal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
She was dope.
understand, even when you lose, you can win. So if these young ladies take this serious, you never know what can come from it. Because I'm not. Leonard gave away a lot of the sauce, but some of this sauce I'm gonna hold on to
Yeah, there's a lot more sauce. You already,
and let them work for it. And if they work for it, if they really want it and let them work for it, I'm just going to let that happen. But I'm going to tell you now, Leonard, if I keep bringing you people, me and you going to have to sit down and sign some paperwork too.
Yeah, Auntie,
Oh,
no
hell
problem.
yeah.
You know me,
Because
I'm a
that pipeline,
businessman.
y'all
My
better,
partner got the paperwork. Don't worry,
y'all
we
better put
good.
me in that pipeline. Don't play with me.
Good.
I
Oh,
got you.
listen,
I love
Auntie,
y'all.
Auntie, hold on real quick. I gotta plug
Yes.
something. I actually was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to. I was actually waiting. I got to talk to my partner about this because she don't even know. But
Uh-oh.
I'm always working. So anyway, and let me just do a quick plug. First of all, I gotta definitely plug Zani again. Get to the money.
Always.
Single is
That's our
out.
baby. That's our baby. So
The
you know
video,
it's no problem with me.
the video is out. Single is out on all major platforms. Also got to plug another artist that I have the honor of being part of her management team, Jordan Pauline from the West Coast.
Yes.
Shout out to her management, MMC Artist Management. She just released her single also from her EP. On her single is out right now. Video is out, Toxic. Definitely go check that video out. Just go check out, follow her. Also, I just signed a new R&B pop artist, a Latino artist. Her name is Vanessa Nicole.
I love her.
Go
her
check
voice
her
is
out.
butter.
Listen, she's also, I just got the email. She also was selected to be on 95 Live Festival. So I'm going to have 2 artists on there, okay, on that festival. I'm going to tell you this. She just signed with me literally 2 weeks ago. She already did her first podcast last night. She got 3 more already got lined up for her. And she's about to do a festival on 9/11, almost 4,000 people. Okay, so we not
you got
playing.
her on there too.
Yes, we're not playing. Leonard Croft Management, 6 Borough Entertainment. We're not playing. All right. So what I'm saying, God willing, 2022, if things stays right, it's like we got crazy stuff coming. My partner don't know this yet. I just closed the deal with 2 major gentlemen that has a company in Nigeria, in Africa. They do radio, television, all of that, promotion, placement, marketing, etc. So now on top of what my partner going to be doing, I got Africa. I got Nigeria, 200 million people.
Yes.
Okay? They're based in Lagos. We got Kenya. Listen, I'm not playing. Me and my partner, we not playing. Okay? So for all the people that don't believe in me, who didn't believe in me, who hate on me, who whatever,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
There's always going to be plenty of those, but a lot, and if you watch them, they're not doing nothing.
Right. But what I'm saying, ain't no other company going to be doing what we doing. The U.S., Africa, let me tell you something. I already been dealing with Africa. I put Jordan Pauline on a show called Plus TV Africa in Nigeria, one of the biggest TV shows. Okay?
Yes.
We're about to be able to put artists on 10 major radio station TV shows in Nigeria. 10
I seen a trailer
radio.
for her new video. What is the name of that song?
That video's out already. Toxic. That's her
Toxic.
single.
No, I'm just wanting you to say it in the room.
Yeah,
That's
Toxic.
All.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, I just got the paper. I got to send that over to Men's so she could look everything over. You understand? We got Africa.
Yes.
200 million people alone in Nigeria. It's one of the biggest international platforms you can have your music on. Zani Music is about to go there. I'm about to put Zani on Plus TV Africa.
But you know, people online think Africa is a country.
You know what I mean? 200 million people.
They don't understand.
In Nigeria.
It is a continent.
You understand? So think about that. Now, we're not going to be able to just have the U.S. We're about to have international. I also got the UK. I got Dublin,
dear sir,
Ireland.
Hold up.
Okay.
Don't give it all away, Leonard.
This is on my partner. Don't even know some of this stuff yet. I haven't even had a chance. This just
you can't give it all away. Hold it, Leonard. Leonard on fire, and he got his Zani hat on. Leonard is on fire. But I just wanted to say that little bit about Ladies of Lyrics, what Minx got going on. And I'm telling you, she's taking it to another level, just like Leonard said. Leonard takes it to another level in the real world. Okay? And then Minx takes it to another world virtually.
Yeah.
And then Auntie Kim takes it to another level. Everywhere else my fat ass show up at, that's where I'm at. Okay? And I'm gonna take it to another level. I'm not picking no girls that rap just because they popular. I don't care what you. Of course, you need to present yourself well, but I'm not going by. You got to be rail thin and showing your boobs. I'm not doing that. I want bars. I'm I'm looking for somebody that takes it serious. And if you don't know the business, we got you. We're going to show you how to research yourself. So then that way, when you come in these places where people are offering you things, they can't shortchange you. If not, rob you. They can rob you of your work right in your face and you not even know it. So we're going to teach you. But I'm just going to wrap things up because I didn't want to keep these people too late because they're an hour ahead of me. And I know they got other things to do because I know Leonard got another 24 hours in his day, even though it's about the day about to end for us. But I want to let y'all know, please look out for Ladies of Lyrics Cypher coming up. Follow the page, Ladies of Lyrics. You got I typed it. Follow Miss Minx. It's the Miss. Hold on, I'm just gonna show it. Follow. Is that right, Minx?
Oh no, that's the real Miss Minx.
Hold on one moment, please. My bad.
That's okay. I changed it so many times.
Yeah, I'm elderly. Okay. And then you got a funky spelling of it. I love it. Okay. Okay, and now I need to do this. Wow. That's it. Is that correct?
Just not a one, just an I. Just a regular I. The real Miss Minx.
Well, y'all know, don't use a one. It's just an I. I'm sick of her. and let me see. Here we go. And I spelled that wrong. Look, let me tell you something. I'm going to hide that. I'm so ashamed. I was trying to type with the microphone in the way. My bad. But it's Leonard Croft Management.
MGMT. Yes, MGMT.
It's not the full management on Instagram?
No. On Facebook, I think it is.
Oh, he has it in his app. Look at his app. There you go. And next time, Minx, I understand you were bouncing in and out and you weren't able to do it, but put your name on there. And I'm going to do mine next week. But I just want to thank y'all too for coming out, for dropping so many jewels. We could have dropped more, but I'm not going to keep you too long. I thank you, Leonard, for coming in today, taking about 45 minutes just to set up your camera. He shook that thing around, was giving me vertigo. But I thank y'all for taking time out on my first show to show up for your auntie. Thank you. I'll go cry in the car later. But I got more show coming next week. I'm gonna try to do this every Friday. If I don't do it on Friday, I'm gonna let you know I'm not doing it on Friday. I'll let you know the next week I'm doing it. But I have some amazing ladies that are gonna be coming next week that y'all are gonna want to listen to. These young ladies. I'm gonna play the outro of these young ladies, but I'm just gonna say good night to Miss Minx and good night to Leonard, and thanks again for coming in tonight and showing up and showing out. And again, congratulations to Zani. Thank you so much, empowerment.net, for coming through, and everybody that showed up for my show. Thank you. I am humbled, and we're gonna do this again with your auntie.
Yes,
but y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.